The quest for self-improvement and the enrichment of our lives often leads us down a path of exhaustive efforts with minimal satisfaction. The ancient Taoist sages observed that human endeavors to better our existence frequently contradict the natural flow of life, suggesting that in our pursuit of knowledge, achievement, and ethical standards, we inadvertently distance ourselves from the essence of living. They proposed a radical idea: to relinquish these man-made constructs and return to the simplicity of the natural way, arguing that our attempts to mold the world to our desires are akin to swimming against a strong current, leaving us weary and unfulfilled. Taoism introduces the concept of the Tao, a fundamental, indescribable force that underpins the universe, suggesting that while it cannot be fully comprehended through our senses or intellect, it can be felt and experienced. This highlights the human tendency to categorize and define the world around us, a practice that, according to Taoists, only serves to alienate us from the true nature of existence. By clinging to definitions and distinctions, we construct a reality that limits our understanding and experience of the world, inadvertently forsaking the Tao in our quest for knowledge and certainty. Lao Tzu, in his seminal work, the Tao Te Ching, cautions against the human inclination to classify and oversimplify the richness of life into manageable concepts such as colors, sounds, and tastes. This practice, while it may aid in comprehension, ultimately constrains our perception and prevents us from appreciating the vastness and complexity of the universe. Similarly, our efforts to impose rigid rules and moral codes, though well-intentioned, only serve to limit our potential and bind us to an artificial existence. In trying to control and structure every aspect of life, we not only confine ourselves but also stray further from the spontaneous and ever-changing nature of the world. The principle of trying versus acting is central to understanding Taoist philosophy, especially when considering the concept of Wu Wei, or effortless action. This notion is akin to being in a flow state, where one merges with the activity itself, embodying the action without conscious effort. The Taoists argue that true mastery and harmony with the Tao come from non-action, acting without forcing or striving against the natural order. This approach contrasts sharply with the modern valorization of effort and struggle, suggesting that many solutions arise naturally and that forcing outcomes can often exacerbate problems. Taoism posits that our relentless pursuit of improvement and change, particularly through external achievements and material success, leads us away from the natural flow of life and results in dissatisfaction and exhaustion. This endless striving, according to Taoist thought, is misaligned with the natural world, which is characterized by constant change and inherent balance. The pursuit of desires such as wealth, fame, and social status, while neglecting the acceptance of their opposites like poverty and anonymity, creates a cycle of desire and aversion that distances us from the simplicity and contentment found in just being. By attempting to force our will upon the world, we not only fail to achieve true fulfillment, but also contribute to a collective departure from the Taoist ideal of living in harmony with the Tao. Taoism offers insightful critiques on societal norms and personal ambitions through the lens of ancient wisdom, particularly highlighting the counterproductive nature of trying to improve the world or ourselves according to rigid, man-made ideals. Alan Watts, a scholar of Eastern philosophy, echoes this sentiment by noting that efforts to enforce a binary view of good and evil often disrupt the natural balance, leading to unintended consequences. This is illustrated in the story from the Zhuangzi, where Yan Hui's intention to reform the country of Wei underlines the futility and potential arrogance of attempting to impose personal or ideological standards on others. The Taoist texts caution against the hubris of believing we can control or significantly alter the course of the world or human nature through forceful intervention, advocating instead for a more humble and accepting approach to life. Taoism also deeply explores the concept of happiness, suggesting that our relentless pursuit of it through external means, such as wealth, status, or achievements, ultimately leads to dissatisfaction. This perspective is grounded in the understanding that true happiness does not stem from momentary pleasures or accomplishments, but from a state of being that aligns with the natural flow of life. The Taoist texts caution against exhausting ourselves in the chase for what we perceive as success or fulfillment, emphasizing instead the value of simplicity, contentment, and living in harmony with the Tao. This approach encourages us to reconsider our priorities and find joy in the essence of existence rather than in transient materialistic goals. Finally, the Taoist philosophy of embracing our innate nature, rather than striving to be something we are not, offers a powerful antidote to contemporary societal pressures. Stories from the Zhuangzi, such as the one about the animals and the wind, illustrate the folly of envy and the desire to change fundamental aspects of ourselves. By accepting our unique qualities and the natural diversity of life, we can avoid the unnecessary strife that comes from comparing ourselves to others or adhering to artificial standards. This acceptance not only promotes individual peace, but also contributes to a more harmonious society where differences are valued rather than judged. In summary, Taoism teaches the importance of flowing with the natural currents of life, emphasizing non-action, Wu Wei, simplicity, and the intrinsic value of being overdoing. By letting go of our compulsive need to control, improve, and constantly strive for more, we can find a deeper sense of peace and fulfillment in our lives. If you liked this video, please share it with someone who might benefit from it and subscribe to our channel